Good evening. This is Brian Short from Sports Nerd TV, giving my Week 4 NFL picks. Let's get into it. So the first game is between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. This game is the early game, 6:30 a.m. game if you're in Pacific Coast, California. Um, I'm going with the Vikings to win this game because the Saints are banged up on offense. I think their defense can make this game interesting. You got uh, Lattimore going against Justin Jefferson. The Saints are banged up on offense. No Jameis Winston, no Michael Thomas. So I'm going with the Vikings to win this game. And then these are the 10 o'clock games now. So I'm going with the Chargers over the Texans. Justin Herbert should be feeling a little bit better from the crack rib situation. The Chargers need to win this game, coming off an ugly loss against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then this team lost last year in Houston. So Houston's just not a very good team. So I'm going Chargers to win that game. Then we got the Bears at the Giants. And if you look at the statistics of both of these teams, they're practically the same team. Like they both can run the football. Both teams can't protect the passer. So both teams have bad O-lines. And both teams are a surprise 2-1. So I'm gonna go with the Bears, but I don't feel good about it. It could go either way. I'm going with the Bears. I just feel like maybe Justin Fields he'll be less likely to turn the ball over or do something stupid. So I'm gonna go with the Bears. But like I said, I don't feel good about it. Next game is the Lions and Seahawks. The Lions are a bit banged up on offense. They're not gonna have no St. Brown. They're not gonna have They're not gonna have DeAndre Swift. But Jamal Williams should be able to carry the load against a bad Seattle run defense. I'm going to go with the Lions at home. They should win this game. Next matchup is the Jaguars and Eagles. This is going to be an interesting game. The Jaguars surprised a lot of people pulling off a big upset in LA over the Chargers. And the way they did it, they throttled this team 38-10. Offensively, they're looking good. Trevor Lawrence is taking that next step. I think he only has one interception. James Robinson looks great running the football. You got Christian Kirk catching the ball, Zay Jones, Marvin Jones, and their defense. Jacksonville's defense is the number one team against the run. So this will be interesting. Philadelphia looking like the best team in the NFC. This is going to be a close game. I'm going to go with the Eagles at home. This is going to be a good one. I'm taking the Eagles. The next game is the Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Zach Wilson's coming off that knee surgery, so he's making his first start. This is going to be a tough one against a well-rested Steeler team coming off a loss in Cleveland. They've had 10 days to rest. So I think the Steelers get back on track. They get a win here against the Jets. Browns at Falcons. No Myles Garrett for the Browns. He was in a car accident early in the week. Luckily, he's okay. That's always good to hear. The Falcons have played competitive football. They could be 2-1. They should have beat the Saints, but they blew that lead in the fourth quarter. I'm going with the Browns. The Browns are just better overall team. They should be able to run the football. So I'm going to go with the Browns over the Falcons. Next matchup is the Titans over the Colts. Titans at Colts. Or my pick now. But the Titans taking on the Colts. Both these teams really haven't looked all that great. Both teams are coming off wins. The Titans beat the Raiders at home. And the Colts pulled a big upset against the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Colts because their defense is better. They're at home. I think Jonathan Taylor gets them the W. We got Commanders at the Cowboys. Cowboys defense is playing pretty good. It's pretty damn good. And Cooper Rush has been managing the game. The Cowboys are running the football. They found something that works. They're going to run the football. They're going to play good defense. And they're going to ask Cooper Rush not to do too much with the football. He's taking timely shots down the field. The Commanders are a mess. Their defense isn't good. Carson Wentz didn't play all that great against the Eagles last week. I'm going to go with the Cowboys to get the victory at home. Next matchup. This is going to be a good one. This might be the game of the day. The Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens. The Bills are coming off their first loss in Miami. They just ran out of time against the Dolphins. We know the Bills can score. They're probably the best overall team in the AFC. Baltimore offensively looking outstanding. Lamar Jackson, he's in that MVP mix with Josh Allen. And the Ravens defense surprisingly hasn't been good. Their secondary has been shredded apart at times. So I'm going to go with the Bills to get back on track. This is going to be a high-scoring game. I could see 34, 31, 30 to 28. It's going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a lot of fun. Getting on to the afternoon games. We got Arizona at the Panthers. I'm going to go with the Panthers in this matchup because their defensively, they've been playing good. Baker Mayfield, we already knew he wasn't a great quarterback. And, Arizona just looks like a mess offensively. Kyler Murray, he led them to that comeback win against the Raiders, but they haven't gelled. They haven't looked good. So I'm going to go Carolina to win at home. And these are the afternoon games, starting with the Arizona at Carolina. Got the Broncos at the Raiders. The Broncos have not looked good on offense. Defensively, they've been outstanding. The Raiders have to have this game. They are 0-3. There's no reason for this team to be 0-3. This is the Raiders' Super Bowl here. They have to win this game if they have any chance to make a wild card run. Josh McDaniels going against his former team, the Broncos, who fired him, I believe it was 12 years ago. I'm going with the Raiders to get a very, very close game against the Broncos. We got the New England Patriots going to the Green Bay Packers. The Patriots will not have Mac Jones, who has a high ankle sprain that's expected to keep him out for a while. The Packers defense is going to dominate this game. So I'm going with Green Bay to win this game. Sunday Night Football. We got Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs going to Tampa Bay to take on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both of these teams coming off close losses. I thought the Chiefs' loss at Indianapolis was very surprising. The Chiefs have looked pretty good overall. They're not the explosive team as of years past, but I think they're looking good. They're looking good, and the Tampa Bay, they've had injuries. Their offensive line. The receivers have been banged up in and out, but they get Mike Evans back this week. Maybe get Chris Godwin back. I'm going with Tampa Bay to win this game at home. Should be very, very interesting. Wouldn't surprise me if the Chiefs pull it out. And then we wrap this up with the Rams at the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to take the 49ers at home. It just seems like Kyle Shanahan has the Rams number. Like the 49ers just always find a way to play the Rams tough and to win games, especially in San Francisco. And the Rams have looked okay. I still think the Rams they got to find their run game. They got to be a little more consistent. They're defensively, they've been okay. The 49ers got to get gelling on offense, but I'm going to go with the 49ers to win at home. So anyway, if you've stuck around for this whole video, thank you for watching. Make sure you give this video a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get updated with all my videos that come out. I talk about NFL. I'm going to be talking about the NBA. So thank you for your support, and I will catch you guys later on the next video. Have a good one.